Welcome, friends. Thank you for checking in. I'd like to call today's practice a 35-minute golden hips flow. It is an all-level practice designed to support hip mobility, strength, and integration with the whole body. As we move, stay in direct relationship with sensation and the breath. Walk at your pace that allows clarity rather than force. So simply move with discernment, pause when needed, let the practice meet you where you are today. When you are ready, come to a seated position. Take a moment to arrive. Begin to gently guide the breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Allow the breath to become steady and even. Let it support a sense of continuity through the practice. Take a moment to set an intention, something simple like presence, steadiness, or listening to the body. Notice the weight of the pelvis, the length of the spine, and the natural rhythm of your breathing. Take 2 slow breaths here. Let the body settle. From your seated position, bring your hands to the thighs. Take an inhale. As you exhale, begin to circle the torso to the right. Let the movement initiate from the pelvis. Allow the spine to follow. Move at a pace that stays connected to the breath. Inhale as you circle forward. Exhale as you circle back. Complete 4 slow rounds to the right. Reverse the direction. Circle to the left. Again, let the movement be smooth and continuous. Stay aware of the sensation through the hips and the lower back. Complete 4 rounds to the left. Slowly return back to center. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Allow the pelvis to stay grounded as your torso rotates. Pause here and breathe. With each inhale, create length. With each exhale, gently deepen your twist. When you're ready, come back to center. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, keep the hips steady and the spine long. Pause and breathe here for a few moments. Come back to center. Take an inhale. Begin to walk your hands forward, guiding the torso forward and down. As you fold, notice the natural compression through the front of your hips. Allow the pelvis to stay grounded. Let the spine and the lower back release around that compression rather than forcing the fold deeper. Stay connected to the breath. Rise back to center. Interlace the fingers behind the lower back. Take a deep, full inhale to lengthen the spine and open the chest. On your exhale, bring your hands slightly towards the left side of the waist. Slowly lower your head to the left. Bring your left ear closer to the left shoulder. Pause here and breathe deeply. Stay relatively still at first. Notice sensation along the side of the neck and shoulder. If it feels appropriate, begin to gently sway the head slightly forward and back, exploring along that line, noticing if there are any areas of holding or resistance. When you're ready, bring the head back to center and release the hands. Bring your right arm across the body, placing it on top of your left upper arm. Bend the left elbow in. Allow the right shoulder to stretch. Breathe here. Option to lower your head to the right. Again, you may gently move the head side to side, staying attentive to your body. When ready, return the head to neutral and release your arms. Interlace the fingers behind the lower back once again. Exhale, bring your hands slightly toward the right side of the waist. Slowly lower the head to the right. Bring your right ear closer to the right shoulder. Pause here and breathe deeply. Stay relatively still at first. If it feels right, gently move the head slightly, exploring along the line, noticing any area of tension. When you're ready, bring the head back to neutral and release the hands. Bring your left arm across the body, placing it on top of your right upper arm. Bend your right elbow in. Allow the left shoulder to stretch. Breathe here. Option to lower your head to the left. Bring the left ear closer to the left shoulder. You may gently move your head side to side. Repeat the same motion as the other side. When ready, return the head to neutral and release your arms. From your seat, make your way to tabletop. Take a moment to reorganize the shape. Begin to draw large circles with the torso. Move forward, to the right, back, and to the left. Let the movement travel through the wrists, shoulders, joints, spine, neck, and hips. Allow the breath to guide the pace. Complete 4 slow circles in this direction. Feel free to exaggerate the movement if it feels supportive, or stay as gentle as needed if the body asks for less. Reverse the direction. Circle forward, to the left, back, and to the right. Again, complete 4 rounds, maintaining steady, connected breathing. Come back to center in tabletop. Take a moment to reorganize your alignment, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, reach your right foot back. Begin to wake up the core and the right thigh to hold the shape. From here, slowly rotate your right hip, loosen the joint and surrounding tissues. Take one more inhale. Kick the right heel straight back. Exhale, extend your right leg parallel to the floor, then send your right foot out to the right side and place it on the mat. From here, begin to shift your hips back, lengthen the spine, and allow the upper body to release down toward the mat. This is a deep stretch through the hips and the upper body. Breathe here. Begin to add gentle movement. Inhale, pull the torso forward. Exhale, sink your hips back toward your heels. Continue for 4 slow rounds, moving with the breath. After the final round, inhale and shift forward until the shoulders stack over your wrists. From here, inhale and twist torso to the left, reaching the left arm up. Pause for 1 breath. Exhale, thread the needle to the right. Bring your left arm under the chest. Pause for a few breaths. Allow your left shoulder to lower toward the mat. Let gravity assist a stretch through the hips. Begin to add gentle movement here. Inhale, open to the left. Exhale, thread the needle. Repeat for 3 more rounds, moving with steady breath. Last round, inhale, unwind. Exhale, return to tabletop. Draw your right knee back in. Recalibrate the spine in neutral. From here, transition smoothly to repeat the sequence on the other side. Inhale, reach your left foot back. Begin to slowly rotate the left hip, creating space through the joints. Take one more inhale. Kick your left heel back. Exhale, extend your left leg parallel to the floor, then send your left foot out to the side, and then place it on the mat. Begin to shift the hips back, lengthen the spine, and allow the upper body to release down toward the mat. Breathe here, feeling the stretch through the hips and upper body. Next, start flowing hips back and forth. Inhale, draw the torso forward. Exhale, sink your hips back toward the heels. Continue for 4 slow rounds, staying connected to the breath. After the final round, inhale and shift forward. Exhale, shoulders stack over your wrists. Inhale, twist the torso to the right, reaching your right arm up. Pause for 1 breath. Take another inhale. Exhale, thread a needle to the left. Bring your right arm underneath the chest. Pause here for a few breaths. Allow your right shoulder to soften toward the mat. Let gravity assist the stretch through your upper body and your hips. Begin to move with your breath. Inhale, open to the right. Exhale, thread the needle. Repeat for 3 more rounds. On the last round, inhale, unwind. Exhale, return to tabletop. Draw your left knee back in and keep your spine in neutral. From here, take an inhale. Exhale, press your hips back and up into downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high for 3-leg dog. Exhale, step your right foot forward in low lunge. Inhale, rise up into warrior 1. Ground firmly through the outer edge of the back foot. Allow the hips to face forward without forcing. Let the pelvis organize naturally. Take another inhale. Exhale, open into warrior 2. Draw the inner thighs toward the midline while keeping the pelvis wide and steady. Reach actively through both arms, maintaining ease across your shoulders. Release your hands and find a bind behind the lower back. Inhale, lift through your chest. Exhale, fold forward from the hips into ostrich pose. Use core strength to support your torso as you lower down. Allow your head and neck to release. Stay connected to the breath. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, transition into extended side angle. Root through your legs and let your spine unfold in one continuous line, from the outer edge of the back foot through the crown of your head. Release the left hand, rotate the torso down and return to a low lunge. Step your left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, bend the knees and sit back into chair pose. Breathe here. Feel the strength building through the legs and the core. Inhale, shift into 1-leg mountain. Lift your right knee up. Find your balance. Breathe here. When steady, begin to slowly circle the right hip, keeping the standing leg grounded and strong. Inhale, return to center in 1-leg mountain. Exhale, move into modified dancing Shiva, twisting the torso to the right. If the body calls for more, extend your right leg long, which is totally optional. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, cross your right foot behind your left shin. With control, slowly lower your hips down into Shiva squat and then all the way to the mat for seated spinal twist. Deepen the twist by anchoring the sit bones, so allow the spine to rotate upward from that base. Settle with your breath. Unwind your torso to neutral. From here, swing your left leg back into a half pigeon. Stay for a few breaths. Send the back leg long and alive, so the front hip can release without compression. Notice whether the stretch sharpens or spreads. Stay where it spreads. Then bring your left foot forward, placing it in front of your right shin. Inhale, roll down through your left foot. Exhale, shift forward into Warrior 3 or any variation that supports your balance today, with the right leg extending back. Keep the lifted hip from opening. Let the length, not rotation, take you back. Stay connected to the breath and the sensation building through the hips and thighs. Slowly lower the right foot down. Inhale, rise into crescent lunge. Breathe here. Feel the strength in the lower body and the lightness through the upper body. Take one more inhale. Exhale, transition into Skandasana to the right. Bend the right knee and sink your hips toward your right heel. Hands may come to prayer at the heart or open wide to expand your chest. Stay for a few breaths. Allow the gravity to assist the hips. Take a long inhale. Shift the weight forward to the top of the mat. Exhale, move into horizon lunge. Let your hips sink lower. Allow your left knee to open naturally. Stay for as many breaths as you need until your hips settle. Return to low lunge. From here, flow through your own vinyasa and make your way back to downward facing dog. Big breath in and deep breath out. From here, inhale and send your left foot high and back. Exhale, place your left foot forward between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, rise through the torso into Warrior 1. Press steadily through your back heel and let your back leg support the lift of the spine. Notice the orientation of the pelvis. Allow it to settle without forcing it square. Exhale, open out into Warrior 2. Let your front knee move forward with confidence while your hips stay grounded and spacious. Bring your hands behind the back and interlace the fingers. Inhale, broaden across your chest. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold into all straight pose. Lower with control, letting the core assist the descent. Allow the head to release naturally. Stay steady with the breath. Inhale, rebuild the spine and come back up. Exhale, move into extended side angle. Press down through the legs and create length through the side body as the spine arcs cleanly from your foot to the crown. Release the right hand and return to low lunge. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, bend your knees and draw your hips back into chair pose. Pause here, feel the legs working and the center supporting the ship. Inhale, rise into one-leg mountain, left knee high. Steady your gaze, let your breath settle. Begin slow circles through your left hip, keeping your standing leg rotated and the torso upright. Inhale, return to stillness at center. Exhale, rotate into modified dancing Shiva, turning the torso to the left. If it feels right, extend your left leg outward for more range. Inhale, unwind back to center. Exhale, cross your left foot behind your right shin. Lower down with control into Shiva squat, then continue descending to the mat for a seated spinal twist. Ground the sit bones, let the spine spiral upward from that foundation. Rest with your breath. Ease the torso back to a neutral. From here, guide your right leg back into half pigeon. Pause for a few breaths. Keep the back leg active and reaching, so the front hip can soften without collapsing. Observe the quality of the stretch. Remain where it feels spacious. Then bring your right leg forward, placing your right foot across in front of your left shin. Inhale, press into your right foot. Exhale, tip forward into Warrior 3 or any variation that supports balance. Let your left leg extend long behind you. Keep the pelvis organized as the body lengthens. Breathe into the effort through the hips and thighs. With control, lower the left foot to the mat. Inhale, lift your arms and come into crescent lunge. Allow the upper body to feel light over the strength of the legs. Exhale, transition into Skandasana to the left. Bend into left knee and let your hips sink toward the heel. Hands can gather at the heart or open outward across your chest. Pause for a few breaths, letting gravity help with the opening. Take a long inhale and shift your weight forward toward the top of the mat. Exhale, move into horizon lunge. Let your hips sink as your right knee opens naturally. Stay until your hips feel stable. Return to low lunge. From here, move through your vinyasa and make your way back to downward facing dog. I will meet you there. Take a full breath in and a slow breath out. We'll move through the same standing sequence again, but this time as a continuous dance-through flow. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot forward into low lunge. Inhale, rise up to Warrior 1. Exhale, open into Warrior 2. Final bind behind the back. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold from your hips into ostrich pose. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, transition into extended side angle. Release your left hand down, return to low lunge. Inhale, step left foot forward. Exhale, bend your knees into chair pose. Inhale, one leg mountain, right knee up. Exhale, twist right into modified dancing Shiva. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, lower down with control into seated spinal twist, twisting to the left. Inhale, unwind the torso. Exhale, shift into half pigeon. Bring your left foot forward, out in front of your right shin. Inhale, shift the weight into the left foot. Exhale, move into supported Warrior 3. Lower your right foot down. Inhale, rise into crescent lunge. Exhale, Skandasana, sinking the hips towards your right heel. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, horizon lunge. Find your low lunge, flow through your own vinyasa. Come back to down dog. Take a deep breath here and then continue flow through the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, lift into Warrior 1. Exhale, open into Warrior 2. Bring your hands back and bind. Inhale, broaden across your chest. Exhale, ostrich. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, extended side angle. Release your right hand down into low lunge. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Exhale, sink into chair. Inhale, lift into one leg mountain, left knee up. Exhale, modified dancing Shiva. Inhale, return through center. Exhale, lower with control into seated spinal twist. Inhale, unwind the torso. Exhale, half pigeon. Step your right foot forward, out in front of left shin. Inhale, shift weight into the right foot. Exhale, tip forward into a supported Warrior 3. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your left foot down. Inhale, rise into crescent lunge. Exhale, Skandasana, hips toward your left heel. Inhale, shift weight forward. Exhale, horizon lunge. Return to low lunge. Flow through your own vinyasa. Big breath in and deep breath out. Bend your knees and lower your hips back towards your heels. Take one more inhale, lengthen the spine and stay tall. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward into child's pose variation. Allow the body to rest here. This is a moment to absorb the work you've done. To allow the hips, spine, and nervous system to integrate the effects of the practice. Feel the support of the mat beneath you. Notice the rhythm of your breath beginning to slow. There's nothing to adjust or correct here. Simply observe. Notice what feels grounded, notice what has shifted, and notice what remains. Allow the nervous system to soften as your breath steadies. Give the body time to recalibrate. Stay here for a few breaths, letting the practice settle in. Inhale and come back to tabletop. Exhale, tuck your toes and lift your hips into downward facing dog. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, begin to rip the spine forward. Lower all the way down to the mat with control. Inhale. As you exhale, turn the torso to face to the right. Bring your right foot behind your left leg, allowing your chest to open. Let your weight of the leg guide the twist. Feel the stretch across your left shoulder and chest. The right hand can rest on the mat in front of your chest for support or reach behind the back if you like to deepen the stretch. Release your legs back to center. Inhale. As you exhale, guide your left foot behind your right leg. Allow your chest to open towards your left. Let your weight of your leg assist the rotation. Feel the stretch across your right shoulder and chest. The left hand may stay on the mat for support or reach behind the back to increase the intensity. Observe the contrast between the two sides of the body, how the spine, the shoulders, and your hips respond. Take your time to make your way back up to a seated position, with your knees bent and the feet resting on the mat in front of the hips. Sit upright, allow the spine to stack naturally. Begin to windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Release both knees to the right into a 90-90 shape. Then gently rotate the torso back towards center and lower down toward the mat. Settle into the shape. Let your weight of the body rest fully. Breathe here, allowing the hips to soften and the nervous system to continue to unwind. When it feels right to switch sides, guide your knees back through center. Release both knees to the left, finding a 90-90 shape with the legs. Let it also gently rotate back towards center as you lower down toward the mat. Allow the body to become heavy. Stay with your breath. Gently make your way back up to a seated position. Extend your legs forward in front of you. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward through the hips into a seated forward fold. Allow the body to soften. Let this be a final moment of quiet integration. Stay for a few steady breaths. When you're ready, slowly lower all the way down on your back. From here, choose a shape that feels supportive, perhaps happy baby, perhaps legs up the wall, or simply resting with the knees bent. Allow yourself a few breaths to settle, listening to what your body needs most in this moment. Whenever you feel ready, release into Savasana. Extend your legs, let your arms rest comfortably, and allow the body to fully rest. There's nothing else to do. Remain here for as long as you like, allowing the efforts of the practice to fully settle. As you rest here, take a moment to notice the overall effect of the practice, the state of the hips, the spine, and your breath. Notice what feels more open, what feels more stable, and what feels quieter. Carry this sensation of awareness with you as you move off the mat, letting the body stay informed and responsive throughout the day. Before you move on, if this practice supported you, I invite you to stay connected. You're welcome to subscribe to this channel and continue practicing with me here. Your support helps me keep sharing those classes and offering new practices regularly. If there's a type of flow your body is asking for, hips, strength, recovery, or something else, leave a comment and let me know how I can support you. If you're ready, begin to deepen the breaths and gently transition back into your day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming. Namaste.